everyone, Chandler here. Today I'm setting up my board, the Sanctus Skateboards Dagger deck, and I got to pick out the colorway and the logo design, so I'm pretty stoked on that. I'm going to set up. I have just grip tape, I have Thunder trucks, Bones bearings, Bones wheels, and Force hardware. So it's going to be a great time. I'm here at Two Trail Skate Park in Olathe, so I'm going to set up the board, and then I'm going to. It does look cool. I'm super stoked on it. I haven't skated it yet because I like the way it looks. I've had it set up in my room, just sitting there, because it looks so great. I apologize for the audio. I'm assuming it's a little windy for you guys. It's very windy for me. You can tell by the wind blowing my grip tape. I hope I made this. Oh, I don't think I made this long enough. I have a big roll of grip tape at home, and I just cut off pieces for each board, and I don't know if I made it long enough. Oh, the wind. Let's get this right, folks. I did not make this long enough. Let's find out. Not bad. I think look how close I cut this. Like right there, little tip. Right there, little tip. I didn't see what you said. Oh, I gotta get closer. Going to have to put a gap in it. Oh, that would be probably a good idea. That's okay. I like just plain decks. If I ever was gonna do something for my board, I would definitely write down tricks I need to work on. Like I'd put like frontside Smith, tray flip, nollie flip. So then every time I'm skating, I see that. I remember, hey, I gotta work on that, and I gotta get that stuff done. But I really am a big fan of simplicity, as you can tell by this design. I really like this. This is my favorite. Just simplistic, one thing, one color. That's the way to go for sure. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about my channel, about me personally, about skateboarding, how to do stuff, I'm definitely down to answer them. But I'm gonna be setting up this board and just kind of rambling. And then after I set up the board, how's it going, Tom? Yeah. After I set up this board, I'm going to. Is that a new graphic? I don't know if it's new. It is newer for sure. I have a shirt with it, but he gave me like the prototype shirt on accident, so it's not. It's like centered off to the side, so I haven't worn it. But from the Netherlands, that's awesome, dude. Good stuff. I have a screwdriver to grind this down. What do you do for a living? Oh, and what else do you enjoy to do in your free time? I am an audio-visual coordinator for a church, so basically I got my degree for audio engineering in college, and I do a lot of music stuff on the side, and so my job is to make videos for the church, do website maintenance, run all the sound, do all the recordings, and that kind of stuff. So it's all with this media world that I really enjoy. I'm not going to talk for a second. I'm going to scrape this. Best sound in the world, I'm sure, for everybody. It's kind of a square nose. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Just so you guys, if you're wondering, these decks made by Sanctus Skateboards are all handmade. So sometimes there's quirks, like one of the boards I had in the past, it cracked right here, but any board has its own quirks. But yeah, it's definitely good quality. I really enjoy it. I'm super stoked to be riding for their company. They've always really good communication, really fast shipping, really cheap prices too for people who are not riding for them. I would recommend it. But for what Alex was asking earlier, what I do for hobbies, I'm terrible at cutting boards too, so I'm gonna try to get this corner. Hobbies. Recently I've been getting back into video games. As a kid, like a lot of kids, I played a lot of video games. But as I got older, I got busy, and then video games was not my first choice of spending my free time. So it kind of fell to the wayside. But now that I've gotten some more time, I have a full-time job, I'm on salary, I don't have to worry about, I don't know, paying bills as much, just because it's all covered. This is the weirdest way to cut grip tape. It's gonna work. Oh, that's so terrible. I'm just gonna do it the way I usually do. And then just accept it. A lot of music stuff. I've always done that. Handboarding has become a new passion for me. And skateboarding, and a little bit of fingerboarding. Skateboarding has always been a huge passion. That's kind of funny you ask that, because in a video I have going up tomorrow, at the end of the video I say, what are your guys' passions besides skateboarding? And I want to hear from people commenting. So yeah, I'm curious to what people will say. I've kind of noticed a lot of people who ride skateboards are into music in some fashion or way. I feel like more than other hobbies. Like they either are a really big fan of playing music, or they're a really big advocate of a certain kind of band they really enjoy to listen to. I've noticed that maybe it's because it's a creative outlet. I'm actually not too bummed on this cut job so far. Let me look at the comments, see what you guys have been saying. Finn says, do they sell anywhere in the world or ship out? Yes, Finn, they do. He ships anywhere in the world. I do know that just like any other company with shipping, it costs more to ship it anywhere else. But if you're gonna buy a board from the US, then you're gonna have to pay extra, regardless of company you choose. But I really enjoy them. I tried to do, if you guys watch Nigel Alexander or NKA on YouTube or Instagram, he says that when he sets up his boards, he puts the grip tape down to where the edge is right along one of the sides, so he doesn't have to cut it and it already looks clean. I tried to do that, but I'm off by just the slightest, so it's kind of frustrating. So I have to fix that. But yeah, music stuff I really enjoy. Video games. I've been playing PlayerUnknown's Battleground with my buddy Caleb. He skates too, and he streams on Twitch. So we've been streaming. It's been fun, and so for me, I don't have to. It's kind of easy because I don't do any of the production side of it. I just play and talk to him. So yeah, it's kind of good to have that side of streaming stuff for a change. Okay, I love making music. See, there you go, Rodney. Good deal, yeah. Finn, yeah, definitely try them out. Let me know. And what board you pick and stuff. These boards are pretty cheap, I think. So you should definitely try it out. What I do for poking out these holes is I take one of my bolts, stick it from the bottom, find where it's poking up, and then stab. Right there. With my screwdriver. Which actually my screwdriver goes all the way through, so I could just poke from the bottom. But I don't want to have the blowout on the top side, if that makes any sense. But I'm definitely not the best at setting up boards. I don't do it that often. As much as other people you probably see on YouTube. I saw Josh commented something. I hope you're enjoying it. I definitely am. I got off work, Googled it. Sanctus, yeah, and you, honestly, with your Google, you probably know more than I do about Sanctus. But yeah, and I can't advertise much yet, but he has made a website yet where you can just buy your stuff from there. As of now, he's been doing it through DMs on Instagram or Facebook. But yeah, he's got his website he's been working on and building it up. So that's really awesome. And I've worked with a lot of companies. I would say maybe like half a dozen different companies, either with clothing or with boards, that kind of stuff. It hasn't always been sponsored type deals. It's sometimes just promotion. So they send me a product, I review it. Like with Hangnail Handboards, I did that. With a fingerboard company, I've done that. Multiple clothing companies and 2 board companies before Sanctus Skateboards. And everyone, the only people besides Sanctus that have really been on top of it and been like focused and ready to work and not delaying products and stuff has been Hangnail Handboards. I recommend them all the way. they ship super fast, and it's like it should be there within whatever 5 to 8 days. It's going to be there in 4 or something like that. I can't guarantee that for everybody, but they definitely are on top of it. I've talked to the sponsored handboarder for them, Cody, and he said that Zyler, who is the kid that are in most of Hangnail's videos, it's his dad that owns the company, and he was a skateboarder, and so he just runs it and ships everything, and that's super awesome, and he's doing a fantastic job. I believe this is my nose, because this part here is not as scraped up, because I don't do many nose slides. The tail slides, I need to film this up a little bit. There we go, so you can see my face maybe. There we go. I don't do many nose slides. Tail slides though, I do a bunch, especially since yesterday I landed one good back tail. So I'm super stoked on that. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm setting up my new skateboard. It's a Sanctus skateboard. It's called the Dagger is the logo. I believe their boards are like 35, 40 bucks. Super stoked on them. I've been riding for them since Halloween last year. I've known of them. I've been following on Instagram for a long time and been hyped on their stuff and hyped on their team. One of the guys that rides, one of my teammates, kind of cool to say, Ziggy is his Instagram name. He's super good. He goes out to do different like AM contests and stuff. He's super consistent is like the most I can talk about him. I'm sorry if the wind is bugging the camera. I really hope it's not. I can feel it on my ears, pushing it. Hopefully you guys can still hear what I'm saying. But if you can't, that's probably better. It's just silence. And you can just see me sitting on a skateboard on this beautiful day. I'm here in Olathe at 2 Trail Skate Park. I think it's the worst skate park in Kansas City, but oddly enough it's the one closest to my job. So I'm going to be setting up a board here, doing a couple tricks for you guys, and then putting this camera away and filming for a regular YouTube video, which I guess this is a YouTube video. Yeah, that's what I do. I do a lot of filming and a lot of editing, but it's what I love to do, and I do it, and I don't get paid to do it, and it's super fun. I guess technically I do get paid to do it, but I haven't seen a single one of those dollars, so in my mind I'm not paid for this. But that's true for anybody or anything. If you really enjoy something, money is not a driving factor. It can be a stopping factor. Like if I was not sponsored, I definitely wouldn't be skating as hard as I do. I would be taking it more easy because boards are expensive. But because I've worked hard at building an audience and I have some skill in skateboarding, I'm able to be a sponsored skateboarder and have boards sent to me. And then hopefully within a couple weeks, I should have a new package from Kingdom Cloth, which is what this shirt is in Christ. They are a clothing company, I believe in Texas, Christian clothing company. I'm really hyped on them. They have really simplistic designs, just have clear messages on them, and something I would want to buy myself. So I'm stoked I get to ride for them. Let's see what people are saying. Googled it. Good deal. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or trick requests, I definitely will try to do some tricks for you guys at the end of this video. This is already 13 minutes long, 14 minutes. I gotta hurry this up. I'm almost done. So close. I had a T-tool, but it broke as I was tightening my trucks. Yeah, because on I was tightening my trucks. My bushings are always kind of messed up, so it's as tight as possible, and my board is still pretty loose. I've always considered myself riding medium trucks. What kind of trucks do you guys ride? Do you ride, have to do kickflip test? Yes, I do. I will do that for sure, Rodney. Yeah, I've always ridden like medium trucks in my mind. Like it's not really tight because when I turn, I'll get wheel bite before I lift the other side of the trucks up. But some people think I ride tight trucks. I used to think I rode loose trucks until I stepped on some other people's boards and was totally thrown off. But it's a beautiful day. I kind of wish I could have music playing in the background. Indy 139s with Bones hardcore bushings. Nice. Sorry, I kind of phrased that wrong. I didn't mean what trucks do you ride. I meant like what tightness do you ride. I think these are Thunder trucks. I've only had 2 pairs of trucks. Keep them somewhat tight, but people say they're loose. Yeah, that's what I always thought, because like one side of my friend group think I ride really loose trucks, and one side of my friend group thinks I ride really tight trucks. So I think I'm in the middle. This is the longest part of the setup. This one, having a power tool would be nice, but there's something about doing stuff with manual tools that makes it feel special. What's kind of funny is yesterday I broke my board. That's why I'm setting up a new one. And I broke it doing a pretty cool trick in my opinion. A trick that's really cool for me. And that video is going to go up tomorrow if you guys want to see how I broke my board. High and low trucks, I honestly have no idea. I don't know what mine are. I assume these are probably medium trucks. I've jumped onto people's boards. They must have the same contacts as mine. I don't notice the difference. I used to always ride with riser pads. Yeah, wrench and screwdriver will get this done for sure. I used to always have riser pads on my board because I thought maybe with that being rubber, I would keep the board from cracking as much, because it wouldn't be metal against wood, it would be metal against rubber against wood, so it had like an insulator or kind of like something to keep it. But I think with my next trucks that I buy, I'm gonna get Avenue trucks. 1, because I'm stoked on their team, 2, because I'm curious about their product, and 3, because the price point isn't that much different from a regular pair of trucks. If it doesn't work out and I don't like it, then I can always go back to these trucks. And I've already tried their trucks multiple times with people I've run into that have them, and so I'm stoked on what they are. Yeah, that's kind of how I was riding about. I've seen him like that would be a good idea, and when I tried him first, it was one of my buddies who got him via the Kickstarter when they first came out, and has some, and they seem to ride really smooth. Yeah, it's a guy that runs a skateboard podcast. What's the name? Oh, Skate O'Clock is his skate podcast, and he used to live in Kansas City, I think. Which is kind of cool. So I met up with him in Springfield and talked to him, and ended up getting to ride his trucks. And the biggest difference I think for me was ollieing, like you feel like a bounce kind of feeling, and going through transition. You definitely notice, like going through like when you usually push and try to pump for your transition, I could definitely feel the board kind of bouncing along with me and going through that transition smoother than usual. So I'm stoked on trying that. We're almost done here, folks. We got 1 bolt left. I'm trying to switch my hands back and forth. I'm trying to go as fast as possible. This bolt right here is always the most awkward to work with. I think this is harder for me because when I first bought this tool, when I first started skating, I just grabbed whatever I thought was close, and this is metric, and I think these are not metric measurements. Alright, so to recap one more time, my setup, I have Jessup grip tape, I have very blank, I have Force hardware, the 2 front bolts in the front are white, I have Bones bearings and Bones wheels, I have Thunder trucks, this is a Sanctus Skateboard deck. It is 8.5 millimeter because I have big feet, so I ride a big deck. I had 8s when I very first started, and I really didn't like it because I felt I was falling off the entire time and I couldn't land. Maybe it was just lack of skill. But regardless, I'm going to get up and go skate. Board is all set up. How's it going, Master Fu? There's some people here at the skate park which I've never seen before. So now is the best part of this whole video, me skateboarding. I'm gonna go to this little mini ramp section after I put my stuff down here in my bag. Hopefully it doesn't blow away. And put my stuff down. I have not skated at all today. Let me flip you guys around. There we go. You can see the board. In the process of buying a new car. That's awesome. Congratulations. What's different about the trucks? Avenue trucks, they're suspension trucks. So like these you can see are regular trucks, but with Avenue trucks, it's all one piece and then there's a gap between here and here so that the truck can actually bounce like a car suspension does. So it's pretty cool. Trick request nollie flip. Ooh. I will try my best. Okay, let me get, oh, fresh boards feeling. I'll try to skate this mini ramp for a second. I'm not good at nollie flips, I need to get better at them. But I'll try my best for you, Mr. Alex. Can you guys see both sides? Kind of, it's kind of blurry too. Okay, let's do some tricks for you folks. First run, not terrible, but I'm already out of breath. Okay, backside tail stall revert out, that's what I wanted to do. I probably should do it. I might try that real quick, but this grip is more than what I'm used to. Frontside flip and transition, I can't, or backside flip, no, probably not. Yeah, I'll try that backside tail revert out though, real quick. Let me set up the camera. I'll try 3 times. Hope that I can get it. All right. Try number 1. Try number 2. Last try. This is a weird mini ramp. It's not very smooth. Let me try a couple more times. I can do it, I promise. I'll get it. Okay. I gotta do the kickflip test too, don't I? Let me turn the camera over here. First try? No way. Wish you could skate, yeah. Me too. I am skating. No mini ramp in any of my parks by me. Never tried it. You should, if you can. Do it just like on a bank. Okay, I'm gonna try a kickflip test down here. Tries a flip for Alex. I don't think it's gonna happen, if I'm being honest, because I can't even do them on my regular board, but I will try. and then I'll end this video. Okay, tray flip would be awesome too, but I've already made this video 25 minutes long, so I gotta wrap it up. Okay, 3 tries of nollie flip. Oh, there's promise. I'm really awkward with the nollie flips. Oh, it's there. One more try. Oh man. One tray flip attempt for you. Okay, I'm out of here. Okay. I'm out of breath. Alright, that's it for me. I do videos every single day. If you want to see more from me, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Tomorrow is a fun video. I learned 2 moderately hard tricks, and then Thursday I'm gonna try to do a handboarding video. So, good deal. I'll see you guys in the next video.